My name is Kelly Phelan and I've been working for Bubs Australia for 4 years now. I've been working in supply chain and customer service for most of that time, but I've now moved into marketing as a product manager. Bubs Australia's mission is to provide clean nutrition for infants and children. We have been providing formula for 17 years now safely to children in Australia and around the world. The challenge we're trying to solve is to help the United States during the infant formula shortage. Families were going to dozens of stores and not finding any baby food. The shelves were literally empty. No one was able to get anything online. People were importing from Europe, as well as trying to import from Australia, but just not finding any food. So they were making their formula in a pot on the stove, which is extremely dangerous. Systems automation was critical because we only had me processing orders. So it wasn't possible to process hundreds of orders manually. We only had 3 people to fill out the forms and start to figure out how to work with several different brokers and 50 different customers all at the same time. So the SPS Melbourne team was critical. Where we needed SPS's help was with the integration between our systems, our ERP system, and our customers in the US. We found that the US systems are a lot more complicated and variable than those in Australia. In Australia, we only have, Coles and Woolworths really are our 2 main customers in Australia, and Chemist Warehouse. When we're expecting 50 new customers all at once in the US, we really needed your help to get those systems started immediately. Talking to the Melbourne team every morning really brought a smile to my face. Issues that we would email each other in the morning had already been resolved, or even during our half-an-hour meeting, the Melbourne team would be, working in the background, that's done, working in the background, that's done, just during the meeting. So there were no hold-ups, there was no red tape. SPS has set us up for future success by our being able to receive orders straight into our system and get them out quickly. We can milk the cows and goats. We can get it on a truck. The QA team can do their job and make sure it's safe and clean nutrition. Our production team can get it in the tin. Our supply chain team can get the right amount where it needs to be. But if we can't move it to get that order processed and get it from the warehouse to where it's going, everything else that everyone did in our Australia team would have been for naught. SPS was able to help us to process hundreds of orders in a day rather than over a month. We just didn't have that time. The SPS team really understood the urgency in this matter. Without their help, we would not have been able to get the formula to stores as fast as we did. I was sincerely moved by how the SPS team cared. We genuinely connected on a personal basis, not just business. Our overall experience with SPS was excellent. They were professional, fun, effective, and a pleasure to work with. I would highly recommend SPS.